Hello and welcome to my new channel where we take old clothes and make it fashion. If that sounds good. If you like upcycling and DIY fashion videos, please subscribe to my channel if you didn't do that yet. And let's start with a new project. So I do not have this box of buttons here because it sounds like Christmas, but because I did a shirt with the 3D shibori technique again. It's basically wrapping in objects in fabric, applying heat to it, and then it will create beautiful textures. This trend from the 90s is also known as a popcorn shirt. You can use marbles to wrap in, for example, to get this effect, but because I didn't have so many marbles, I'm using buttons and eyelets. I still have the same yarn as I used for the 3D shibori pants. It was literally a half a cone. Now I can use it again to roll in my 1 zillion buttons. Let's get it going because this is gonna take a while. So there I was, with the eager enthusiasm of a child. I started to wrap the buttons in the shirt, one by one by one, until it dawned on me. I maybe have to check if it's a real synthetic fabric. Because we want to create permanent textures in our fabric, it has to be synthetic. And my shirt did not have a label. I assumed it was a polyester. Just in time, I decided to do a burn test. Getting some threads out in an unnoticeable place, holding them in a flame and see how it burns. If it burns like plastic, so it burns really quickly and has hard ashes, you know you have a synthetic fabric. If it burns like paper, you know you have a viscose or cotton or plant-based fabric basically. Are you kidding me? This is not polyester. I think it's viscose or something. It's not melting. Shit, I really wanted to do it on this one. Just when I say it's not my day, my candle is giving up on life as well. I have a new candidate. It's this blue shirt that I wore in my last video. 100% plastic. Never been happier to discover something is plastic. So the process is actually pretty straightforward. You just roll in your objects with a yarn. I'm using a knitting yarn, but actually sewing machine yarn is perfectly fine as well. I try to wrap my buttons and eyelets in as close together as possible, and I don't cut the thread in between because it's easier to just continue to the next one. You don't have to make a knot or anything. You just wrap around a few times and go on to the next one. So I end up using a little bit of tension and pulling to basically gather more fabric around the button, and I think this really helps to get a more pronounced effect. So you can either wrap the objects in on the inside or on the outside, and the end result will be very different, but you will see this in the end. I also show the inside.
A few inches later.
So that was about 2 hours, I guess. This is 1/6 of the shirt. It will probably take me another 12 hours. No. Okay, I'll continue this and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I've been waking up at 6 in the morning, jumping out of bed like yes! Continuing with the buttons, and ever since I've been rolling, and it goes really quick. I get better and better and better, and it's basically almost finished. I don't want to do this alone. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of buttons that go in there. So tip of the day, if you want to save yourself some time and just try out this technique, use the bigger buttons only. I'm also using a lot of small buttons and small eyelets, and yeah, they take a lot of time. So yeah, this is really fun to do if you love repetitive work, sitting on a chair for hours and hours and hours. Until your hands start to hurt and your back starts to hurt. And then this popcorn song like in your head for hours and hours and hours. Then this is really fun to do.
Day 4.
Finally, the whole shirt is full of buttons, except for basically where the buttons already are, the hemline, the cuffs and the collar. time to boil. Okay, so I'm just gonna boil it in the vegetable steamer for about 20, well, I guess I'll do 25 minutes just to be sure. And now, time to chill. In a popcorn house. In a popcorn house.
Kale, romaine, onions.
A popcorn house. In a popcorn house.
Homemade sauerkraut, red cabbage, broccoli.
In a popcorn house.
Couple tablespoons of tahini drizzled on top.
You're living in a popcorn house.
As well as a squeeze of lemon.
That was a long 25 minutes, but it should be finished now. It's gonna be really hot, so you have to watch out with touching it. Very hot and wet. Ta-da! I'm gonna let it air dry. Hopefully tomorrow it will be dry and I will get all the buttons out. We can popcorn away. I feel like this could hang in a museum. Anyway, ooh, I love it when it goes so quick. Also the colors of these buttons and like the eyelets together, it makes it look so like Pirates of the Caribbean chic or something, and it really inspires me to also do something with that. So if you want to see a video like that, let me know in the comments also what you want to see with like buttons, embroideries. Also, please, if you enjoy this video, like it and subscribe to my channel for weekly upcycling videos. And share this with whoever you think might find this fun. Or with whoever is crazy enough to also do these kind of time-consuming and repetitive projects.
3 hours later.
It took me many hours to make it, but I love it. The effect is much stronger in the bottom where it's not weighed down, which I think is also kind of cool. The inside, of course, is gonna have like also a really nice look, but really different. I'm gonna give the color a quick press with the iron and then dress myself. So voila. This whole outfit, it makes me feel like a millionaire from a 70s mafia movie. I love it. Check, check, reality check. Unfortunately, there's still no coin in my purse. Could no one have told me I have a mustache of chocolate milk? I'm a tiny bit tense because if it did not work out, and I swear I'm gonna give up like my candles. Don't you want to dress your dog in this? It looks so cute! I have a feeling of my life at this point in time. Just take a look at this candle. He wants to burn the house down. Well, not today, honey.